Redfin in July of 2017 raised $138 million. Compass. Now, Compass, and people are worried about Redfin. They're worried about Compass. Compass raised $450 million. Now, you just got your real estate license and you don't have $120 to pay your MLS fees. And you got companies out there that are spending investors. I tell you what, you got $450 million in the bank, you can make a lot of mistakes and stay in business. Opendoor, another round, $135 million. Purple Bricks, March of last year, $177 million. SoftBank put $800 million into Compass and Opendoor. And so we can just make these lists up. It's just like unbelievable billions of dollars flowing into the real estate space. And that's why people say this time it's different. Now, I talked about when Prudential purchased Merrill Lynch in 1989 for $300 million. That kind of matches these numbers, right? So we had that kind of we had big money before, but not like this. Alex Rampel, if you haven't seen his video on disrupting the real estate marketplace, it's pretty interesting. And he's got it wrong in a couple places, but I think for the most part he's got it right. He says, in the future, you'll buy your house from or sell your house to a big company offering a full stack of services. So what he's saying is brokerage firms are going to be big companies. Because if people want liquidity, they want to be able to sell it right now. And if you're worried about paying your MLS fee, you're not going to say to your seller, don't worry, if I don't sell your house, I'll buy it from you. But the big companies, they can say that. We'll buy it from you right now. We'll give you, we'll buy it for less, but we'll give you the liquidity that you want. And so people want more choice. They're going to go to these bigger companies that offer many things that a small company can't do. Now, what's going to happen, I think, is some of the smaller companies are going to get together. They're going to find other providers that kind of help them provide the same things that the big companies provide. That's just more of the evolution that's going to take place. But right now, this is what people are singing to you, and they're telling you it's going to happen right now. But one of the reasons they tell you it's going to happen right now are these are the people that are putting money into this. And of course, all the people who put money into something, they all want it to happen right now. So the tools to go full stack, that's what Alex Rampel talks about. For a brokerage firm to go full stack, well, they need to be able to do title. Brokers have been doing this for a long time. They need to be able to do mortgage. Brokers have been affiliated for a long time. They need to be able to do escrow. Brokers have been doing this for a while. They need to be able to offer brokerage services. Well, that's what brokers do. They need to be able to property management. Somebody might want to buy a house and have it managed for an investment. People need to have portfolio management because now maybe not one house, but the broker's buying 50 houses or 100 houses or 5,000. You got to have the whole portfolio. When do you buy? When do you sell the houses? How long do you hold them? What's going on in the marketplace that would dictate when to buy and when to sell? And so these brokerage firms are going to be doing this, the investment management. So now when we see the tools to go full stack, what kind of technologies do you need to be able to offer all of these to your consumers? So driving change in real estate today is first the on-demand economy where I want it all, I want it now, and I want it for nothing. The technology allows that to happen. The capital is there, and they're raising costs in real estate. So now we got these raising costs. Who can afford to buy anymore? Even at low interest rates, the property prices keep going up. We need new approaches to real estate, and we're starting to see them. Traditional broker services, here's what you did. You listed, or you work with buyers, or today you can actually sell your house to a real estate firm. These are services brokers are starting to offer. Opendoor through Zillow. Buyers can buy the property and lease it back from you. So new opportunities are being made available in real estate. Now the securities industry, because this is a good example to me. I think the real estate industry is kind of looking like becoming, in a way, like the broker-dealer securities industry. Now, if you're not familiar with that, you have market makers, and it provides liquidity. And so when I want to buy stock, if I go into my TD Ameritrade account and I want to buy Apple, when I buy the Apple, I might be buying the Apple stock from my partner, John Riley, might have put his Apple stock on the market at the same time, and it just so happens they hit, and I buy his 100 shares. But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes when I go in to buy it, I might end up buying it out of the portfolio of my broker. They call them broker dealers. And then there are market makers, because what if I want to sell my stock for a certain price and nobody wants to buy it for that price? And then nobody wants to buy it, and the price drops and the price drops because nobody wants to buy it. Somebody's got to step in and buy it. And those are the market makers. And those are people that have seats on the stock exchanges, and they pay money to be in these positions. So they're the people that have to buy at certain points in time. So the securities industry, they already got this down where the brokers also own the assets. And in the real estate world, we're starting to see brokers owning the assets. That's common in the securities world. Now, technology today can tell you a lot of things. It can tell you, particularly if you're an investor, when should you buy a house in what neighborhood? And when should you sell that house? What should the price be? Should it be staged? Where should you run ads? And what type of broker should you use? So technologies can answer questions that we haven't had answers to in the past. Now, here's the real property purchase process, the way I see it. Buyers need to get credit approved. Properties need to be inspected. Properties need to be appraised. Properties need to be insured. We need title insurance, that's casualty insurance. We need title insurance. We need to validate and transfer funds. And we need to document, prepare the documents, execute the documents, record. So all of those steps. And one of the reasons that the real estate sales process takes a long time is we haven't connected those databases. What if the buyer's credit report and the property inspection and the appraisal and the insurance, what if those are all, like all those databases can talk to one another? Now when I go online, I get my credit approved immediately. The property gets inspected. If that's in the database, that's already known. If the appraisal's already been entered, that's already known. They can assign title insurance and property insurance right out of the database, and we can have almost instantaneous closings. Now, if you haven't been online and looked at a securities trading account, I'll take you to my Ameritrade account and kind of point out what you can do online. You can look at the account, you can trade, you can do research, you can do retirement planning, education, all the research you need to do to be able to find the stock you want to buy. And then when you go down here, you put in a buy, you put in the quantity, you name the stock, you say what type of order, do I want to buy it right now or do I want to buy it at a certain price? And how much is that price? And then I click the button. And what happens? Let's say I want to buy some Apple stock. I put in here I want to buy 100 Apple, APPL. I want to buy it at market. I want to buy it at market, so I don't need the price. And I want it to be a day order. I put that in, and then when I click, but if I click review order, then I get another button that says order. When I click order, think about this. I buy 100 shares of Apple. The stock is transferred to my name. The money is pulled out of my account. They know it's me. They know it's my account. The stock certificates don't come to me, but there are digital stock certificates. My name goes on it. So all the things you would do to transfer title of real property, right now we do it in seconds online to transfer stocks. You say, well, yeah, real estate's a lot more expensive. I buy hundreds of thousands of dollars or sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stock. Boom, just like that. So the apparatus is there. And as people decide that their liquidity is more important to them than the price that they get, you're going to see some changes, and you're going to be able someday to go online and buy real estate just like this.